Everybody on the internet praises journaling. Not only are they recommending it, but you can also find videos detailing certain methods, or even how to journal like a person or a profession. And yes, I have used journaling to great success. But there's a reason I'm using the past tense here, and that's because I stopped. So if journaling is so great, why? Well, here I'm going to be telling you a few of journaling's shortcomings, and maybe help you along the way. But don't worry, until the end, I'm also going to be telling you a few of its advantages, and if I'll ever come back to doing it. A lot of people use paper as a way to get rid of bad emotions. You feel light and your mind has space. But what if you don't need that? For the most part, I used journaling as a venting medium. I tried it for the first time back in 6th grade, and I didn't really have what to write about. My life was boring, and it was uninteresting to think about it. After a few years, I picked it up again, and this time it stuck. But that's only because I had some strong emotions connected to the events I was writing about. And after I learned how to deal with those strong emotions, journaling kind of stopped. So, if you're using journaling as a way to vent, maybe there are different techniques. But hey, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Now, looking back on my writings at that time, I find a lot of repetition. I was making pretty much the same mistakes over and over again. I had the same goals, the same shortcomings, and pretty much the same experience for days, weeks, months. And I do partially feel like journaling was a cause of that. I was just unloading my experiences at night and waking up the next day only to have the same experience. But wait, shouldn't journaling help you with avoiding making the same mistakes? Well, I don't know about that. You see, I was using journaling as a place to throw my sorrows, so it's almost as if my mind didn't have the incentive to fix the problems, to internalize the solutions. Everything was on paper and nothing in here where it actually matters. Journaling is like a friend who always listens. Great if you have troubles. Not so great if you have plans. Until now, I've discussed journaling as a tool for getting rid of negativity. But what about using it for positivity? What about building towards goals and planning and such? Well, from my experience, the more you plan something, the less likely you are to do it. If you talk about your goals, you spend some energy that could actually go into achieving said goals. For me, using journaling as a tool for building towards something, if you write your goals and such, didn't really work. I do have something to add here though. I know a lot of people who say that if you do plan things and goals and such and actually read them back, you will be more likely to do them. I don't know, it hasn't worked for me, but maybe you could try. Another reason for which I stopped is that I started separating my thoughts. I used to have a big flaming dump of everything: emotions, thoughts, philosophical questions, and making videos. Now I separate them. I have my essays here, I make my videos here, and I have my book annotations there. Instead of having one big encompassing place to put everything, I have smaller places. Yeah, same notebook, but they are separated. And some of the stuff I used to write about, I don't really feel the need to write about anymore. Yeah, I did really enjoy watching Legend of the Galactic Heroes yesterday, and I will just live with those pleasant emotions. You don't really have to talk about everything you do with a book or with a person. If something is important to you, you will remember it. So, instead of having just one bucket in which you dump all your thoughts, maybe separate them, curate them a little, and make good use of the creative ones. So, will I ever do it again? I have thought on multiple occasions of picking it back up, journaling again. One of the biggest incentives, as for a lot of other people, was, hey, you can read it back in the future, other people can read it back in the future. It will be so great. But why? Why will it be so great? Why not make my life great now? Why live for the future? Why write for the future in order to be remembered as something? I am but a speck of cosmic dust. I'm insignificant at a cosmic level, yet very meaningful for the people I meet. So why not be meaningful in this way? Why not make my life worth remembering by just living without thinking about making it worth remembering? Why not just live my life without having the need to tell other people about it, even if they are in the future? Thank you for watching. Subscribe.